Parsing JSON. What is parsing JSON? Well, JSON, otherwise known as JavaScript's object notation, has a bunch of objects inside one place, like this, or more specifically, like this. It is saved in a text file with order of variables inside, so the source, and it has multiple, and you can have multiple different variables under a variable inside of a JSON. So it's basically a way to save data in a specific order without having to create a bunch of variables. But how would you get these objects into a specific variable inside of N8N? Well, there are a couple of ways you can do this. The most easy way is using the set field, which, as you can see, N8N automatically splits up all the variables inside the JSON, so you could use it. But if you want to save it as its own variable instead of inside the JSON object, then you could just use a set to set a string or a number to to a specific variable, which you can see here. So I want to save the API version as a string, so I could use it later without having to use the full JSON edit fields. You could just set the variable name as a string and then drag the API version into the field. You could do as many as you'd like, even full books, but then you would have to, if it has more than one object under the thing you're saving, it has to be an object, as a string is a singular string, so it doesn't have multiple variables under the object. And this is one. Now if I execute this, and let's just add another, let's add a switch. You can now use this, which has the API version saved as its own thing, and the book saved as its own thing, with the variable names we gave it. Now, there is another way to parse JSON, but it isn't recommended as it is really hard and requires some programming knowledge. You could use the code block to run code in JavaScript, which, as you can see here, they already have a example set up for you. So if you would like more control over how you would parse your data, I would recommend giving this a try, or just trying to learn JavaScript, or even just giving a prompt, or just prompting an AI to help you write the JavaScript for you, so you don't have to. I hope this helps. Thank you for watching, and bye.